What is up, all of you awesome and amazing people on YouTube? The old Coot here, coming at you with another exciting review. This is ComfiLife. These are the reusable hot and cold compress. This is the large size, and this is the medium size. Right off the bat, I can tell you quality. Like when I look at these gel packs and feel them and touch them, they feel like $1,000,000. They feel like they're built out of this really nice, solid material. I believe this is like nylon or rayon, something like that. But I can just tell like the exterior is going to hold up. How many times have you bought a gel pack where it's literally just like a thin, flimsy, outer coating of plastic, like a clear plastic, and you can actually see the gel inside? Those scare me because I'm like, well, what if you're up against like, rivets in your pants or your jeans or whatever, just saying. This way, at least I know that there's just one extra little barrier between the gel pack itself and your skin. So you're getting like an extra layer here. Anyways, the medium does come with two of these, and you have two different ways to attach them to your body. I'll let the model do most of the talking for me. But as you can see there, the medium could go across the small of your back. It could go across the shoulder. If you have like a wrist injury or whatever, I believe back here, there's the cold application, right? So you would freeze the pack for at least 2 hours. You get the idea. If you want to take a screenshot, go ahead. There's your hot application. Fill a large pot halfway with water, bring to a boil. Remove the water from the heat. So you never want to do this while your pot is like over an open flame. You just want to make sure that you bring your pot up to a boil, remove it from the heat. There you go. Submerge the gel pack in the water for about 10 minutes. Avoid splash contact with hot water to prevent burns. Obviously, they're just giving you your warnings and all that stuff. Then there's a microwave heating method if you just want to throw it in the microwave. And then there's that. If you want to go ahead and take your screenshots, there you go. There's basically what you get. So microwaving chart, you get the idea. There's your wattage. And then on this side, here's another just quick little application guide. If you have an ankle injury, a knee injury, a calf injury, you kind of get the idea. Low back, shoulder, wrist, you kind of get the idea. And there's the front again. There's the back side of water. There you go. There's what the bottom looks like if you want to see that. Medium, reusable, hot and cold compress. And then the same basic thing on here. So anyways, just really quickly to recap, you have two ways to put it on, right? So obviously from the photo with the girl, you get like, let's say you were going to use it like on your calf or your ankle or your knee. You get this stretchy strap, which basically has Velcro. Everything has Velcro these days. Hook and loop closure. But anyways, this is like a little stretchy material. So if you wanted to do that and do the cold press or whatever it is. And then if you have a more like solid area where you want to like put it across the bottom of your back, as you can see right there, you also have this, which also has its own little Velcro-y type strap or whatever. Also, I like this idea because it's like an expansion pack, right? You can always connect the two Velcros if you had to get, more whatever. I also love the fact as mentioned that there's two packs, right? You get two medium-sized packs with the medium package. So if you want to do like both ankles, right? You can do that, both calf muscles, or you want to do like, let's say you have soreness like on your wrist and your elbow and, or whatever, you kind of get the idea. Anyways, let's just take some really quick measurements here because that's what this channel is all about. And I love measuring stuff. Okay, so here's one of the packs. This is the medium pack. It's about 10 inches, right? Long from top to bottom. And then give or take, it's around, let's do it this way. It's around 6 inches from left to right. So basically 10 long, 6 wide, however you want to figure it out. You do get two of them with the medium. Okay, moving on to the large, because sometimes you just have a larger area, right? Let's let the model do most of the talking again. As you can see, like here, you're looking more of like a wrist or like an elbow. Here, you're talking about like basically the whole upper arm, or like, you're doing squats one day, you overdid it, right? You can do basically from your waistline down to about like mid-thigh, upper thigh area. This large one is also good for like your back area. There you go. You can do from the center or middle part of your upper thigh down to like your calf muscles. So you kind of get the idea. Let's look at the backside of water and see what else you're getting here. Same basic instructions, right? Cold application, hot application. I do like the fact as mentioned that this is, the larger sizes for larger areas. You kind of get the idea. Like if you wanted to do your entire, most of your back or whatever, you can kind of get that. Always consult a medical professional. You get the idea when using. There's your microwave instructions and all that. There's your barcode if you want to check that out. Here's the side of the box. If you're curious, versatile hot and cold, upper, lower back, it's kind of telling you where to use it, where you can use it, I guess. If any of you are doing the Huberman thing, the cold routine in the morning, these work great for that. So like if you want to stick this in the freezer overnight or whatever, and then in the morning put it on yourself, if you don't want to do the cold shower thing, right, or cold plunge or whatever, maybe you're on the go, you're in a hotel, the water just isn't cold enough for you to do the cold plunge or the cold shower or whatever, boom, you could stick both of these inside of the little freezer box that comes in your room. I hope your room has one of those. And there you go. You could do your cold exposure that way. And then here's the front again. There you go, reusable hot or cold. This is the large size. You get the idea. And then there's the bottom side of water. There's the top side of water. There you go. Okay, so let's go ahead and measure. Right off the bat, I can already tell. Let me get this out of here so it's a true representation. Right off the bat, I can tell pretty much that 2 mediums equals pretty much 1 large, but the large is like just a little bit bigger. Let's go ahead, just for size comparison. There's a medium on top of the large. There's another medium on top of the large. So yeah, so it's basically 2 mediums plus a little bit more. But just for curiosity, let's get an accurate, true measurement of what we're actually getting here. So this is off my tape measure scale. See if I can add a little more. Okay, there we go. So you're basically looking at somewhere around just shy of like 13.5 inches, or a little shy of 14 inches, right, from end to end. Let's call it like 13.5 inches. And then this way, that would be your length top to bottom. And then your width left to right would be somewhere about 10.5 inches. So there you go. So there's a true accurate representation. In case you lose the box or you decide to toss the box or whatever, what I also love about these is that you do get instructions, right? Cold application, there's frostbite warning. So remember, if you are going to do that cold, exposure thing and you want to do this, there's basically your instructions and everything else is kind of telling you, keep out of reach of children and pets, obviously. I wouldn't trust this thing with a dog. Like I wouldn't play tug of war with a dog or anything, but this material is pretty much the same as this material. It does feel like a durable nylon, ruggedy kind of material. You have no idea how long I've been looking for cold packs like this that are built tough. And the best takeaway I would say that you could take away from this video is that these do feel like they are constructed very well. Both the large, the medium, you get the idea. So that's that side. And then if you flip this over, there's obviously nothing there. There's just their logo there. When the package comes, it is folded in half. But once you leave it out for a while, and just kind of, you can feel like the squishiness in there. Then you can kind of, just do whatever you want with it. I mean, that's the photos were there and you kind of saw what everything else was. Here's the back side of water on these two, or the front side of water, however you want to interpret that. There's a piece of, is this my cashew? Been eating cashews lately. No, this is something else. Okay, anyways, there's ComfiLife. There's your logo. You get the idea. ComfiLife, like I said, very well built, very nice, easy, simple to use. Whenever you have an injury, or maybe you just want like the therapeutic benefits of the cold exposure or the hot compress. By the way, someone told me this. We actually learned this in school, and I kind of kept it with me the whole time. If you are watching this video and something happened to you, a sprain, an injury, or whatever, and you went to your medical professional, obviously go to your doctor, right? Because sometimes you might have some underlying issue there that you're sitting there going, you might be sitting there going at home watching this video or wherever you're at, and you might say, hey, just throw a cold compress on it. It'll be fine. Like you twisted your ankle or something else. Or you might say, hey, my back hurts. Let me throw a hot compress on it. You want to warm up your back or whatever. Always, always, always go to your doctor, because you never know what underlying condition there could be. Sometimes it might be nothing. Sometimes it might be something. So you never know. So anyways, that's just my, extra little warning, heating of warning and all that good stuff. By the way, in case you were curious, so that's for the medium one. You do get 2 of those as well. On this one, you have 2 straps, right? So you have like this strap here, and then you have this strap here. Obviously, for the larger areas, you kind of get the idea, both Velcro. What I do like as well is there's a larger one, and then there's it looks like there's like a smaller one on this side. Assuming that, like, let's say this would be the upper part of your thigh, this would be the lower part of your thigh, right? Like as it sits, or maybe upper part of your arm, lower part of your arm, you get the idea. But this one is a tad bit longer than this one is, obviously, but still stretchy, right? You still get the stretchy material and all that stuff, and you still get the hook and loop closure, Velcro, call it what it is. Anyways, you get the idea. There's your boxes one more time. Let me go ahead and show you all this. This video is getting way too long. But anyways, you get the idea. Great products, great company. I will put links down below in the description section. If you do like what you're seeing, hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button down there below. Comment as well. Hit the comment section. If there's anything you want to see in a future video, I can't promise anything, but I will try to attain, acquire, somehow source the thing it is that you want me to review, or a technique or something, or if you want to just shoot the breeze, mention it. Tell me about your family, your work situation. I don't know, whatever. Anyways, comment down below. I will guarantee you that some of those comments do get turned into future videos, so keep that in mind. Anyways, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button down there, and I will catch you all after you check out the description section on the next exciting video.